Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Nath Hughes here. For those of you that are new, my name is Natalie Hughes. I am a life mindset and manifestation coach, and in my business and on my platform, I help professional women to co-create emotionally fulfilled and purpose-driven lives for themselves. In today's video, I am back at it again with another pick a card reading. Today, we are tapping into your soulmate relationship and how you inspire his growth. Okay, I'm super excited for this topic. I expect the messages to be super juicy. And also, for those of you that are tuning in live, I always want to give you guys the reminder that I love and appreciate your comments, and I want you to spam the chat with your goodness and that lovely energy. But I only respond to the comments in between piles. So while I'm in the middle of channeling, I don't look because it will distract me, okay? So if you're commenting and I'm not responding, it's because I haven't seen it yet. But of course, I will respond. I love you lots. Hello. Oh my God. You guys coming in so quickly, liking the video immediately. Period to below. Yes. Watch out. I'm outside again. Says, I'm finally catching a live. I was just listening to a podcast episode. Amazing. Were you listening to my podcast episode or just a podcast episode in general? Regardless, I am so happy that you are here and that you have caught this live. Jordan, hi Jordan. Jordan says my show is on. Yes, how are you, Bookie? Penelope, hello Penelope. Penelope says, hey fam. Hi my love, how are you doing? Butterfly, hi Butterfly. Hi, Honey369 ASMR. I love you right back. Butterfly says, hi, pretty girl. Hello. How are you? I am doing really, really good. I'm having a great day. I got a lot of stuff done. I did my podcast episode. I am going to be going back to the gym today. So I'm feeling super duper good, super productive. I finally got to catch up on your latest pick a card readings, and they match your personal reading you gave me the other night. You are too tapped in. Good. I love to hear it, Butterfly. I'm so happy that you caught up on the readings and they're resonating with you. Watch out, I'm outside again said, your podcast episode. Oh, good. I love that one. The latest episode that I just did, I loved so much. I loved recording it. So I'm happy that you were tuning into it. Penelope said, I was just about to listen to the Discipline podcast. Can't wait to watch. Oh my God. Yes. I'm so excited for you to listen to it. Please comment and let me know. I love your feedback. Penelope says, I'm getting a delay repeat on Nath's audio. Is anyone else hearing this? Uh-oh. Let me check. Oh, Jordan says audio is good for her. Okay. Okay, the audio sounds good to me. Watch out, I'm outside again says the audio is good for me. Oh, okay. Then Penelope, you might want to refresh the live, my love. And with that being said, there are three piles on the screen. Timestamps will be in the description box once this is finished going live. Uni says, hi, bad gal. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's jump into it with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. How are you, my loves? Please ignore the sound of my voice cracking a little bit. In today's reading, we are tapping into your soulmate relationship and how you inspire his growth, whether you have a specific person in mind or you are just manifesting that amazing soulmate love into your life. Let's tap in. I gotta move some stuff around in my screen. Give me 1 second because I want to be able to look at your picture here. Okay, how you inspire his growth. And as I'm getting tuned and tapped and turned on to the energy of pile number one and their person, I am totally going to invite you to like the video. Did you know that when you like the video, it boosts it across the YouTube algorithm so that more people can get access to my energy and my amazing work? So I would just love it if you would support me in that way. All right, we have the Seven of Cups. How you inspire his growth. I feel like you make this man want to create, y'all. With the Seven of Cups, we got the Emperor. I feel like you make this man want to be more like well-rounded, okay? This could be a guy who is very like super logical, right? Maybe he works as a lawyer, or he's a doctor, or he does something that's very logic based, or something that's very science based, okay? Something that has, you know, hard, strict rules, or you know what I mean? Like something that can be, I want to say like quantified, I believe, something with rules, something with structure, something where he does this and then he does this and then he gets this, he puts in this and then he gets this output, and it's very calculated, and I want to even say sterile a little bit, okay? So he could definitely be working in like corporate or something like that. So we have this Seven of Cups energy, and I feel that you have this like mystical, magical energy where I'm hearing that song, Do You Believe in Magic? Is that from Allie and AJ? Do you believe in magic? I don't even remember the entirety of the lyrics, but you might want to go listen to that, okay? There might be a message for you in there, but that's what I'm getting. And then we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So basically, like, you make this man want to not just read books, but write books. You make this man want to write poems, okay? This man could literally, he could write you poetry, okay? He could literally write you poems, read things to you. So pile number one, the energy that I'm getting from you is that you are a creative woman, okay? You make this man want to take pictures. He could be into like photography or film or different things like that. He has certain hobbies. For some of you, it's literally something as small as like Legos, okay? You could have a conversation with this man and he's like, yeah, I went and picked up some Legos because of the conversation that we had where you were telling me about how you like to do your pottery and your clay and blah, blah, blah. And it really inspired me. So I went and picked up some Legos because I really loved Legos when I was a kid. Like, you just make this man want to be creative, and you make him want to sing. And pile number one, I feel that I have received that messages for you. Hold on. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, sorry. My mom just texted me. I'm looking up the lyrics. Y'all, sorry. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Where are we? What's the song lyrics I was looking up? Damn. Oh, yes, I know what it is. Okay, I think the title of the song is called Let's Go Eat. I can't remember the name of the guy. Give me 1 second. Okay, just be patient with me because it's gonna be worth it. Girl, not the Google taking a long ass time. Okay, the title of the song is called Let's Go Eat by Larry June. And he basically says, does he say you make a street in IGGA? Wanna sing to you? Where are we? Oh, this is taking too much effort. I'm sorry. You make this man want to like serenade you. You make him want to draw pictures of you. He wants to paint a portrait of you. Okay, how do you inspire his growth? You inspire his creativity. And with the energy of the emperor, you also make him want to be a more like well-rounded person. It's like he could have had one niche, or he wasn't his full multi-dimensional self, you know? It's like he was living in a world where he could only be one thing. Oh my god, bitch. Bitch, 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 bitch. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just getting really excited, and I don't mean to call you bitch. I just get so excited. It just comes out of me. Okay, girl. Y'all know I love a Cinderella story, period. And actually, I was saying I love the different variations of Cinderella stories, but the movie that I'm about to reference is quite literally titled A Cinderella Story, isn't it? With Hilary Duff, and the quote unquote prince in the movie is Aaron Samuels. Y'all remember the movie? Comment down below a Cinderella story if you guys know what I'm talking about. So in the movie, basically, there's Aaron Samuels. It takes place in a high school. There's a girl, her name is Sam. And Sam, I believe that Sam is a writer, isn't she? So there's Sam. And then there's Aaron Samuels, right? Yeah. And Aaron Samuels plays football. And so it's kind of the stereotypical, this is your dream, dad. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that stereotypical thing where, Aaron and Sam are like having like this like anonymous pen pal email exchange where they're basically talking, and Aaron is just like, I feel like I'm living in a world where everybody expects me to be one thing and I'm just not, or something like that. Okay, it's been a minute since I've watched it. I think you can watch the movie for free on YouTube right now. Somebody confirm that for me, please, or just look it up. Anyway, so it's like this idea of like Aaron, who's like a football player. So there's like a stereotype that he has to be like this like superficial jock kind of guy who is like, you know, just like mean or rude or like bullies people, whatever. And obviously he like falls in love with Sam. And then as he's talking with Sam, his dad wants him to go to college to play football and do this one thing, but he wants to go to, why do I keep wanting to say Juilliard? It's not Juilliard, it's Princeton. I'm pretty sure he wants to go to Princeton for something, and Sam's gonna go, I don't even remember the full story, but basically the most important part is that he is expected to be one thing because of one aspect of his personality. He's living in a world where he can only express this one thing. You're the football guy, you play football, and that's it. That's where it starts, that's where it stops. And then when he's talking and connecting with Sam, he gets to talk about literature. He gets to talk about creativity. He gets to express himself, and he gets to be another part of himself. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm getting with the Emperor energy, because the Emperor is all of the kings combined, whereas your person might have only been used to expressing his King of Swords side, his logical side, maybe his cold and detached side. He's just looking at the facts. He's just looking at the statistics. He's just blah, 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 blah. Or his King of Pentacles side, where he's the guy who makes money. He's the guy who calls the shots at work. He's the guy that people rely on for cash, or you know what I mean? But with you, he gets to also explore different aspects of his personality. You don't put him in a box. You inspire him to be all of what he is. And it's just kind of like, oh my God, like I never thought about the fact that I could be all of these things. I thought that to survive in the world, to thrive in the world, to have an amazing career and to be a successful man, I could only follow this one path and be this one thing. But the Emperor is all of the kings combined. So he's going to be that King of Cups energy. He's going to be that King of Wands energy. He's going to express himself emotionally and creatively. He's going to love and nurture others. He's also going to master his money and his finances, and he's going to be logical, and he's going to do all of these things, and he's going to balance them. So being in a relationship with you just inspires him to express himself and just be more of who he truly is on a soul level. Like, I literally feel like I could cry right now. You make him feel, you make him feel seen on a soul level. I feel that he is used to connections where people like see him and they take him at face value, or they see him and they have assumptions about who he is or how he's going to be, and then they treat him in alignment with those assumptions. You know, like, it's kind of like, you know how when you have a certain way of being as a kid in your like family, and then you grow up, but then when you go back to like being around your family, they're treating you like you're like 4 years old, and you kind of like revert back to that 4 or 5 or 12-year-old way of being, and you're like, oh, like, why am I behaving like this? Like, this is not who I am. I am a grown fucking woman. I do different things. I don't respond like this. Like, oh, like, how am I just going back to this old version of myself? And I feel like this person has had that kind of experience where people assume that he's going to be one way, and then he acts in alignment with their assumption, and he feels like boxed in. But then he connects with you, and you don't hold him to that same standard. You see something else within him. You see the creative inside of him, or you see the sensitive person inside of him. Like, do you understand what I'm saying, pile number one? Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And with the Emperor and Saturn, how you inspire him to grow, you inspire him to want to take responsibility for you. The song that comes to my mind, and this I will look up the lyrics for. It's a song by J. Cole, and it's called She's Mine. And there's 2 parts of the song. There's a part 1 to the song, and then there's a part 2 to the song. And in part 1, he's talking about falling in love with like his wife. And then in part 2 of the song, he's talking about having a kid. You know, it's like the reprise. Okay. So in the song, he says, I never felt so alive. Catch me, don't you catch me. I've fallen in love for the first time. Okay. Hold on, I'm finding it. So he's basically talking about wanting to take care of this woman, being vulnerable with this woman. You'll have to listen to the whole song because there's so much. Where is it? Okay, it might be the second one. Okay, just go listen to both songs. It's She's Mine Part 1 and She's Mine Part 2. Okay, go listen to both because it's kind of that same energy. So basically, he's just talking about, in the part 2, he says, I'm feeling so frustrated because I'm tired of looking up the goddamn lyrics, but the lyrics are not coming into my mind clearly. Basically, he's talking about getting to a place in his life where he puts someone outside of himself above himself. This child is his number one priority in the world. In the part 1 of the song, he's talking about being open and being vulnerable and sharing his past experiences and like the demons in his closet and like all of these things. So I feel like you inspire him to step into his masculinity, like not a toxic masculinity, but a healthy masculinity. You inspire him to grow into a man that is like strong and capable and competent and able to provide for a family, to take care of a family. You know how there are men that have that experience where they're like, women just want money, women are just gold diggers or whatever. I'm not saying that I get that he had that energy, but it's kind of like not having that understanding of like, I don't understand why you would ever have a stay-at-home wife or a stay-at-home girlfriend or a stay-at-home mom. This could have been a guy that was very much into like the 50-50 thing in relationships. This could have been a man who was like, I don't want another human being relying on me. Like, that's a lot of pressure. I don't really want that. Like, please be independent, be your own person. Don't rely on me too much. Like, like, no thanks, And I feel like you inspire with the Saturnian energy. Saturn is the father of the zodiac, right? Saturn wants to take responsibility for a family. Saturn is not necessarily a planet of restriction, but it's a planet of containment. And containment does look like boundaries, right? So anyway, you inspire him to tap into that Saturnian energy where he's connecting with you and he's talking with you and you're talking about like struggles in your life or things that you're dealing with or challenges that you faced. And it's like there's something inside of him that's like, I hate to see you struggling. I hate to see you having any like difficulty at all. I want to take care of you and I want to make sure that you're safe and I want to make sure that you're okay. And I don't really like when we don't live in the same house. I don't really like when we don't live in the same city. I don't really like when we're not around each other because I worry, I would just prefer if I could just see you every single night when we're going to sleep and in the morning, just so that I like know that you're okay and I know that you're fine. It's like this man wants to be near you and close to you and with you to take care of you, even though you can take care of yourself, even though you can, like you're capable, you're competent, you're a grown woman, but you inspire him to want to be a better, more responsible man. You make him want to be in a position where he can take care of another person completely. Like, oh my goodness. And this is so interesting. You guys could have chosen pile number 1 for the reading that I did yesterday, where it was like, how is he going to seduce you? He's going to buy you a house. I didn't get it. But now, tapping into this energy, I'm getting it. I'm understanding it. I'm understanding his reasoning. I'm understanding his energy. And his energy is just like, I want to protect you and I want to make you feel safe and I want to do so much good for you in the way that you do for me. Oh my God, I don't know what the hell is going on with all these J. Cole songs that are coming through, but there's another song by J. Cole that's coming through and it's called Folding Clothes. Okay, so definitely go listen to that song. All of this is like the same album, but basically in the song he's saying, I want to fold clothes for you, I want to make you feel good, baby, I want to do the right things, they feel so much better than the wrong things. And he basically is saying, if I can make life easier the way you do mine, save you some time, alleviate a bit of stress from your mind, help you relax, help you recline, then I should do it, because heaven only knows how much you have done that for me. Now I see it's the simple things that say I love you. Oh my God, such a beautiful romantic song. So I feel like that's this man's energy, like the way that you have expanded his life emotionally, the way that you have made him feel free. Like literally, this man feels so much love and gratitude for you. He could literally cry. He maybe has cried. And so it's like, I want to give that back. I want to reciprocate that. I want to give everything that you have given to me back to you and then some. Like, oh my goodness. You inspire him to be a better man, period. Oh my God, pile number 1. This is Amazing. Amazing. Comment down below. I inspire him to be a better man. If you are claiming this is so beautiful. And if you want to keep the party going, you want to tap into my latest explicit extended reading, you should definitely click the link in the description box to find out what he wants to do to you. What does he plan to do to you in the bedroom? This is an incredibly explicit, detailed reading. One of those readings where I'm channeling the message and I'm going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. It was really, really fun to record. And if you want to get into it, you can click the link in the description box and get instant access. I love you lots. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way to the extended reading. And with that being said, let's go check out what the girlies are saying in the live chat before we move on to pile number 2. Okay. I feel like that was such a good pile, you guys. Okay. The girls are sad. This is going to be so good. It was good, Jordan, I think. Butterfly says, is the extended membership available? I went on the page and the link to join isn't found. Maybe it's not working because I'm on my phone. IDK, please keep me posted. So the extended readings membership it's done. I did it a couple of months ago. It was only a 3-month thing. So it's finished. If you want to join, you can send me $15. I have my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. If there's an extended reading you specifically want to get into, there's no explicit readings in there. So if you were watching like an old collective message and then you're like, oh, I want the extended reading, you can send me $15 on my PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, and then send me an email and I'll send you information on how to join so you can watch the old extended readings, okay? But it's not something that I'm updating at all. It's just the old extended reading videos, okay? Jordan says, ooh, okay, I like it. Picasso, exactly, yes, Artistic King. Watch Out, I'm Outside Again says, oh, I love Another Cinderella Story. Yes, that's one of my favorite movies. Jordan says, yes, OMG with Chad Michael Murray. Yes, is it Murray? I don't know. Watch Out, I'm Outside Again says, yes. Hi, Brianna, how are you? Brianna says, yes, and I love that his Aaron Samuel's name travels to other movies. Wait, what movie did it, what movie did it travel to? Like, we always see him and we think Aaron Samuels. Is that what you mean? Watch Out, I'm Outside Again says, I didn't even notice that. Brianna says, OMG, yes, he loved writing, but his father didn't agree with that path. Yes, exactly. Jordan says, yes. And his username was like Princeton Boy 21 or something super basic. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, Butterfly. We were still on pile number 1. Yes. Elise says, I inspire him to be a better man. Amen. I'm claiming it for you. All right, let's move on to pile number 2. Hello, my lovely pile number 2s. Welcome into your reading where we are looking into your soulmate relationship and how you inspire his growth, okay? I just need a second to move my stuff around. I gotta get comfy, y'all. I'm sitting on the flow. How you inspire his growth. So whether you have somebody on your mind or not, or you're, manifesting love, we're tapping into the power of your love and how you inspire his growth. So I'm pulling up your picture because I'm getting messages. Give me a sec. Sorry. Everybody be patient with her. Thank you. Okay. Like the video. Boost the video throughout the algorithm. You help me. I help you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, pile number 2. You bring so much fun and adventure into this man's life. You make him do things he wouldn't normally do, okay? So this is a man, pile number 2, who kind of takes himself a little seriously, okay? Maybe he takes himself a little bit too seriously. Like, certain things are silly. Certain things he doesn't want to do because that's embarrassing. Like, other people might see, other people might judge. You know what I mean? This is a man who he until he met you, really kind of cared about the way that people saw him, you know, kind of like, I'm getting the trope of that guy who basically is like, you know, like he wants to appear cool, and maybe he wants to appear a little bit hard, you know, maybe he wants to appear a little hood, like, or maybe he just wants to appear very professional, responsible, stoic, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just, he's too old for childish things. He's a grown man, he's a grown up, you know what I mean? Very serious. And you bring out this like playful energy. Okay, I'm seeing two people that are out someplace, like you're out at a restaurant, or you're out at a bar, or you're out at a club, and you're like, I love this song. I'm seeing two people like salsa dancing or something like that. Or like there's you know, you're out shopping and a song comes on, the radio music, whatever that they're playing at the grocery store, and you're like, oh my god, I love this song so much. Like, dance with me in the middle of this fucking aisle 5. And he's like, I am not gonna dance in the middle of this grocery store. People are gonna see. They have cameras in here. Like, that's embarrassing. And you're like, no, seriously, like, it's so much fun. Like, who really gives a shit? And, you know, the more that he's in a relationship with you, the more that he's connected with you, the more he's finding himself dancing in the middle of aisle 5. And it's not even just when he's in your presence, it's when he's by himself. He's more willing to be fun and playful and have a good time and just be more lighthearted and not take himself so seriously. Okay, pile number 2. So I'm definitely getting just the energy and the vibe that, like, you have fun with this man. Okay, you bring this fun energy to this man, and you like help him connect with his inner child. Okay, the two of you could go to like fucking, I'm saying like laser tag. We have Temperance here. The two of you could go to laser tag together, or different things like that, like laser tag, mini golf, golf karting, golf karting? No, go karting. Okay, let me see. How does my pile number 2? Inspire. Growth. How does my pile number 2? Inspire. Growth. Pile number 2. Inspire. Growth. Okay. We have Temperance, the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Yes, we're getting more of that, like, the energy of celebrating, the energy of happiness. You make him, this is a little bit similar to pile number 1, you make him consider like what's gonna make him happy. He was making so many choices and decisions based on what was going to look the best. You know what I mean? This is the kind of energy where, like, you know, on Instagram, I don't know if you guys still feel this way, but I know back in the day with Instagram, at some point, Instagram was like, I'm posting pictures every single day. Everything that happens, I'm posting a picture on Instagram. And then Instagram kind of became like, you post on Instagram for a specific occasion. It's a birthday. I went out to brunch. Like, maybe brunch is not a special occasion, but it's like, I'm doing something eventful. I only post on Instagram when it's a major big deal that I'm sharing with the world. And it's like Instagram became this like little like personal brand machine where you don't post just because you're happy. You don't post just because you had a really good meal. You have to post when something like really special is happening in your life. And I feel like it's kind of like an energy like that, where he went from going, oh, you know, this is just a random thing, I'm not going to post about it on my Instagram, to like, I'm so happy, the sky looks so beautiful, now I'm posting it on my Instagram. And I'm not getting that specifically, but that's just the kind of energy. You know what I mean? Okay, comment down below if you are understanding what I'm saying. We have Capricorn, Mercury, and Venus. With Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like you inspire this man to go after his happiness and his fulfillment. This is really fucking similar to pile number one, you guys. Where it's like there's certain things in his life that looked good to the outside world, but he wasn't happy. He wasn't fulfilled. And so he starts asking the question, what do I want? Not how do I want to be seen? Not how do I want people to respond to me? Not, not being so focused on controlling other people's perception of him so that he can be safe. But instead, what makes me happy? What makes me want to celebrate? How do I want to communicate? What do I find beautiful? Okay, you could inspire him to wear different clothing because we have Venus, which is like our aesthetics. How does he inspire? How does she inspire his growth? Pile number two. How does she inspire his growth? Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Tulip, great passion, hammock. Taking a vacation, physically or mentally. So I feel like you inspire him to, I want to say have more fun, but also like go on more vacations, travel more, take more time away from work. And also, this is like a work-life balance. Because temperance is balance. You inspire him to seek out a work-life balance where you teach him that he doesn't have to just focus on work. He can still grow and expand. He can still get the promotion and take a vacation. This could have been a guy that was afraid to take that part-time off or paid time off. He was afraid to, fucking relax. And you help him to see that he can have fun. This could have been a guy who, we got Capricorn, we got Venus. This could have been a guy who like felt like he had to put love on the back burner. He couldn't prioritize his relationships because he's focused on work. He couldn't go out and date in the way that he wanted to because he was focused on work. But you come into his life and you help him to see that, like, is that a TikTok sound or a song? I'm hearing life is worth living. What is that from? I know it's from something TikTok. I don't know if it's a song or just a sound, but that's what I'm getting. Like, life is worth living. Like, he has moments with you where he's like, oh, like, this is what it's about. Like, that viral, I don't know if it's a TikTok thing or an Instagram thing, whatever, where it's just like, I almost forgot, like, this is the whole point. When he's connecting with you and he's having fun with you and he's laughing with you and you guys are like being like playful together, he's like, oh my God, like, I almost missed out on this. I almost missed out on happiness. I almost missed out on joy. I almost missed out on love because I was so focused on my career. I was so focused on reaching my next milestone. I would reach one goal and I wouldn't feel satisfied, and then I would reach another one and I wouldn't feel satisfied, and then I would set a higher goal and I wouldn't feel satisfied. But when I connect with you and I make love to you and I hang out with you and we just do anything. Go to the museum, cuddle on the couch, go and watch a movie. Like, it brings emotional fulfillment to me. I don't know why these readings keep making me want to cry. Like, you open his heart. You open and expand the hell out of his heart, pile number 2. And it makes him like, oh my goodness, I almost went my whole life like just focusing on the numbers, just focusing on the milestones. I almost missed this. I almost missed the beauty of having love and connection with someone that I can just talk with and like stargaze with, and I'm hearing like praise God with. So I feel like you also bring out his like spirituality. I feel that you guys, it feels like almost like Sagittarian. You talk about like philosophical shit. You talk about the meaning of life. You talk about, yeah, like, what was I made for? What did I come here to do? What kind of legacy do I want to create? Oh my goodness. Hand in need of help. I feel like this man feels like you saved him. And he like didn't even know that he needed saving. You know what I mean? Like, he thought that everything was cool. He thought like he was doing what everybody else was doing. He was focusing on what everybody else told him to focus on. He was, you know, he was doing the thing. And then you come into his life and this joy, and like, you're just different. You're different than the people that he's been around. You're different than the people that he's dated. You have this light and this play and this like fun, loving energy, and you just bring color and passion, and like, this man is marrying the hell out of you. You chose the wedding photo shoot picture, pile number 2, and you got the 4 of Wands, which is weddings, engagement, you know, like wedding party. This man is marrying the hell out of you. 4 of Pentacles. Once I get a hold of you, I am never letting you go. That's an Ariana Grande song. Once I get you, I am never letting you go. What song is that? What, I will never let you go. Never let you. The song is called Blazed by Ariana Grande. So go and listen to that song. Once I have you, I will never let you go. Ugh. You inspire him to connect with himself on a soul level. And to just like challenge what he's been told about what is beautiful and what is worth his time. It's very similar to pile number 1. Okay, pile number 2. Give me some like orange emojis. in the comment section if this resonates with you, if you're claiming this beautiful energy. And if you want to take the energy even further and even spicier, then I definitely recommend checking out my latest explicit pick a card reading. It's on what he plans to do to you in the bedroom. It's very good and very raunchy, and you can get instant access to all 3 piles by clicking the link in the description box. I love you lots. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over there, and I will see you in the next reading. All right, let's check out the live chat. Okay. Didn't even notice. I step away. Thank you. Wait, I'm mixing up actors. Shake my head. You're hilarious, Brianna. That's okay. Butterfly says, LOL. I want to go get the explicit. Let's see what awaits me. LOL. Yes, yes. I hope that you like it. It's a really good rating. I like that one. Mahalia gives the orange emojis and the infinity sign. I'm so glad that that resonated with you, Mahalia. Okay, let's move on to pile 3. Hi, pile number 3. How are you doing? Let's jump into your reading where we're tapping into how you inspire your soulmate's growth. So whether you have a specific person in mind or you're manifesting love, we're tapping into how your presence and your love inspires him to change. Immediately, pile number 3, I feel like you heal him, okay? So give me a second while I'm pulling up your picture on my end. Be sure to like the video to support me and support the channel and support this content so that it can be boosted to more people. Okay, so I feel like you bring peace. You bring calm. You help him to heal. I don't know what happened in his past. It could be as far back as his childhood, or he just had something happen. I don't know. But it could have made him anxious, because they keep showing me nervous system, where his nervous system was just all over the place, super activated. He didn't feel safe. He didn't feel safe with women, or he didn't feel safe in the world. He didn't feel safe in his career. This could even be just the pressures of someone getting a new job, or he works in a career that's really competitive. And he just deals with anxiety or overthinking or stress. And you come into his life and you just like a meditation or a deep breathing exercise. You just make him feel calm. I don't know if this guy lays on you. I see you rubbing his head, caressing his arms, rubbing his back, just soothing him. And it's not even in an sexual way. It's just emotional. It's just emotional. You make him feel safe. You make him feel okay. You make him feel level-headed, pile number 3. Comment down below, I am his calm. If this is resonating with you, if you're claiming this, I am his calm, because that's what it feels like. Just feels like serenity. It feels like no matter what is going on in the world, pile number 3, it just makes everything okay. Oh my God, we got the 4 of Pentacles again. 4 of Pentacles came out for pile 2. It's like this calm energy. You're like a weighted blanket. I feel like when he's feeling like stressed out about like work or anything, like he just wants to go to you. He just wants to be around you and be in your presence. And I feel like this 4 of Pentacles strength card coming out after it, like wanting you, needing you, relying on you, calling on you, like that is growth for him. He's never had that. Oh my God. Okay. Take this phrase with a pinch of salt because it's a bit of an exaggeration. But the phrase that I just heard is like, what is it? I don't need a bitch. I'm what a bitch need. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the phrase. Comment down below if you know the popular phrase or whatever. But it's kind of like this energy of like, I feel that he's been in connections where people, and this isn't even just like romantic, this guy has just been like the person that people rely on, you know, the person that people call on and they ask for help, ask for support, ask for advice, ask for resources. Do you know somebody who can help me get blah, 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 blah? Like, you know what I mean? Like when somebody is having a tough time, they call on your person and he helps them and he supports them. But it's like, who does he check on? Who does he support, you know? And I feel like whatever he does, hold on, you guys, I have to move. My butt is hurting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I feel like even in like romantic relationships, this man is someone who is like very successful or very financially stable, even appearing to be stable to other people. And I'm not saying that he's not stable, but it's kind of like he's the person that when people think about him or when people interact with him, they're like, thank you for taking care of me. How can you support me? How can you help me? And he's had that experience in romance and he's had that experience in his friendships and maybe even with his like family, you know? For some of you, he does have children, okay? And so it's like he is the strong person, but he was walking around like he has to be the strong person for everyone. And you come into his life and you are strong too. And you give him the opportunity to have a moment of weakness. You give him the opportunity to have a moment of vulnerability. And it's like you've gotten to a point in your relationship where when something is going wrong or something's not going the way that he wants it, or he's starting to feel stressed, he's like, I need to call pal number 3. You're the person that he runs to. You're the person that he wants. You're like his comfort person. You're his trusted adult. You inspire him to... You help him to grow, like expanding his definition of masculinity, where he has a moment of vulnerability with you and you take care of him and you support him, but he still feels like a man. He still feels like a leader. He still feels like the head of the household. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't feel weak. He doesn't feel undermined. He feels so safe with you. He can have a moment of vulnerability and he can share the things that are going on with him, and he can share his fears or his doubts or his insecurities, and you don't see him as less of a man. You know, he could have grown up in an environment where he's told to, like, toughen it up, suck it up. Who cares? You just have to do it all on your own. Nobody's going to take care of you. Be a man, you know? And you are like, you can still be a man, and you're telling him, or you're showing him, you can still be a man, and you can still be strong, and you can also have a moment of vulnerability, and you can also need to lean on me from time to time, and I will also be there for you and take care of you and support you, and I won't make you feel bad about that. You don't have to feel guilty about that. You don't have to feel weak. He relies on you, and he needs you, and he trusts you, and he doesn't feel weak, and it makes him stronger because he's not using and wasting that time and energy trying to look strong all the time. He's not pushing down his feelings. He's not pushing away his fears. He's not ignoring those things. He's dealing with it. You help him deal with it. You help him move through it. You help him sort through it. You help him organize it. And you help him, like, tackle these things. So this is a man who used to overthink stuff, or, you know, had that pattern of anxiety. And you help him to get calm again, and you help him to get centered again, and he gets stronger, and he gets more confident in himself. This is so beautiful. How does my pile number 3 inspire his growth? We have whale, great worry over nothing. I'm telling you, girl. The 2 plus 2 is doing what? It's adding up. Exactly. The math is mathing. Y'all know that. We're mathematicians over here. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. That's that mental journey, I'm telling you. All right, what else? Pile number 3. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Ooh, this is beautiful. Because we have the lion, and the lion is what? The king of the jungle. And then we have crown. How do you inspire his growth? Not even just around his vulnerability. Let me find the words. Like, you make him feel like, you know how online or in general they'll talk about, like, a man has to love a woman and then she can enter her soft girl era, which is not true. You can be a woman, be the leader of your mind, tap into your softness and security, and attract a man who provides containment, right? But anyway, they say that online. I feel like, even though, yes, it can happen that way, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. Now, the way that you do in this instance is, it's like you speak life into him, and you make him feel like honored, or you make him feel like honorable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you speak life into this man. You, like, pray over this man. Like, you help him to see himself as, like, strong and capable and competent. Like, you boost his self-esteem. You know? You respect him. And you inspire him to respect himself. It's like the way that you see him and the way that you treat him. You see him as capable of handling shit. You treat him as if he can handle shit. And when he's not around you and he's having a moment where he has to handle shit, he like thinks about the things that you've said and the way that you treat him and the way that you see him. And he's like, if this amazing woman believes in me and sees me in this way, I'm willing to believe in myself too. I'm willing to see myself too. Comment down below. I make him a believer. I make him a believer if you're claiming this, if this is resonating with you. Because you do. You make him believe in himself and like believe in his ability to like achieve his goals and shit. Okay, let's see. We're gonna pull maybe one or two more cards. How do you inspire his growth? Oh my goodness. We have Scorpio, which is transformation. But all my cards came out and like half the deck fell on the floor. So give me a second. I'm going to shuffle again. Pile number 3. How does my pile number 3 inspire his growth? Inspire him to change for the better. Inspire his growth. You're right. Okay. Let's use the Astro die instead. Oh my goodness. I'm dropping everything. Pile number 3. How does she inspire his growth? We have Saturn and Cancer in the 10th house. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we definitely got some Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn in the 10th house, maybe even Saturn in Cancer coming through here. How do you inspire his growth? You inspire him to take better responsibility for his emotions. You inspire him to take better care of himself. You inspire him to reparent himself, like for the better, you know? Maybe this is someone who sometimes has like negative self-talk. And you tell him, like, don't talk about the love of my life like that. Don't talk about my soulmate like that. You know what I mean? Like, you check those thoughts. And like I said, when he's by himself, he also, like, checks himself on those thoughts, you know? The way that he talks about himself, the way that he talks about what he's capable of, the way that he sees himself, and the way that he expects to be perceived in the world is radically changing because of the way that you see him. If pile number 3 can see me and she doesn't judge me for being vulnerable, then maybe, excuse me, I burped, then maybe the rest of the world will not judge me. Maybe I can share more of my vulnerabilities with my other loved ones. Maybe I can start relying on the people who rely on me a little bit more. Maybe I can reach out to other people and share my vulnerabilities. And it's like, when he does this, when he's talking to his close friends more about how he feels and what's alive within him, and they're like, oh my God, bro. I don't really do the best job imitating man speak. I'm not really good at imitating the way that they talk to each other. So I'm going to do the best that I can. Oh my God. Do men say, oh my God, to each other? Do men say, OMG? Okay, so his friends are like, OMG, bro. No, they're like, dang, bro. Yeah, men say dang. They say dang with each other, right? Yeah, his friends are like, dang, bro. I can't believe you feel that way. Nah, dog. They're like, nah, dog. Don't even, you're tripping. I feel like the fucking scene from Scary Movie where one of the characters, is his name Shorty, is teaching Sydney the slang. Yeah, I mean. Hey, that jacket is tight, son. Run that shit, bitch. Yeah, I mean. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. I don't really know the man speak man code, the way that they talk to each other, okay? Long story short, his friends are like, that's one of the funniest things I've ever said. His friends are like, dude, I can't believe you feel that way. You're amazing. You inspire me. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, oh, wow. I inspire you? You know what I mean? So it's like the emotional intimacy and closeness that he has with you also branches out into his other relationships. You help him love better, love himself better, and love other people better. So his other relationships, his friendships, even his familial relationships, they're becoming closer and more emotionally intimate because of the way that you love him and because of the way that you hold space for him, okay? So I feel that this crown energy also represents you in his life. He honors you and he respects you deeply. You have transformed his life and his relationship for the better forever. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Panel number 3, you've got to comment down below and tell me if this is resonating with you. Tell me the story. Tell me that you're claiming this. And if you want to tap into the explicit energy of your connection, I definitely recommend checking out my latest explicit 18 plus tarot reading. I'm getting my words jumbled. It's fine. Inside of the video, we're tapping into what does he want to do to you? What is he planning to do to you in the bedroom? That reading is super duper good. I highly recommend that you check it out. If you want to get instant access to all 3 piles, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box. With that being said, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over to the extended. And I'm going to check to see if there's anything going on in the live chat before we move on. Well, before we end today's reading. Brianna says, I got the explicit and it was tea. Brianna says 10 out of 10 would recommend, period. Thank you. Oh my God. Yes, Brianna. I'm so happy that you got it and that you enjoyed it. Butterfly says, LOL, OMG, Brianna. Now I can't wait to get the explicit, period. I'm so excited for you guys getting it. Butterfly says, OMG, my pile is 2 and this resonates good. I'm happy that it resonated. Good with the orange emojis. Butterfly says, once again, Nat, this resonates with the personal reading. If y'all haven't had a personal reading with Nat yet, do it. She's on point. Thank you so much, Butterfly. I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm so grateful to have you as a member of this community. I love all of you, and I love our chats. I love when you guys come on and hang out with me during the lives. I'm just eternally grateful for every last one of you. And with that being said, I am now going to head out. I love, love, love you. I probably will be live to do readings tonight for sure, because it's only 3:00 p.m. I'm going to the gym and I got a couple other things, but I should have the energy and availability to go live tonight. So I'll see you guys again if you come and hang out on tonight's live. Okay, I love you and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.